It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And it's Splitter in at the center position.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history. A lot of great passers, too.
In transition, here come the Spurs. Another miss by Parker.
He has not been on his game, and, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
So it's San Antonio now. Spurs trail by 7. The drive by Green, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful 2-hand, Jen. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion whose focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. That's a 2 from Parker. From out on the wing, knocks it down. Parker's got 13 points.
I mean, Tony Parker's just showing us how it's done with that beautiful shot of his.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Boris Diaz checked in for Splitter. Warriors leading by 6. Curry attacking up and in on the layup. Curry's got 27 points. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Parker. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. 17 seconds. They get a hand on it. Parker with the steal. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. And that's 15 points for Tony Parker.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
Yeah, you got to love the energy they're bringing. As soon as they got their hands on the ball, everybody got out and ran.
Curry can't get it to go.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open. Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best. Boris Diaw was more aggressive looking for his offense last season, and he's got a lot of it. I thought he shot the ball extremely well. Excellent percentages both from the field, 2-point range, and long range.
And he gets it to go.
That's his 6th three-pointer of the game, 3 in each half.
It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Thompson with the bucket.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
And DL last season averaging around 9 points a game. That represented a major uptick in his score.
Yeah, and it's really not about his scoring either, as you know, Kevin. I mean, he's a guy who can beat you in a lot of different ways. Terrific passer, perfect in that San Antonio offense because of his ability to see the floor and pick the defense apart.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Here's Curry with the 3, and he recovers it. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. David Lee's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. San Antonio also making some changes. Baines is checked in, and it's Bellinelli in for Kawhi Leonard. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Into Green.
Hammer time. Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
And Mills kicks to Green. Again, the miss by Green. The Warriors leading. Here's Livingston. Off target from outside. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%.
You know, one of the reasons the Spurs are able to stay near the top of the standings is that their play is consistent. They never seem to drop games that they're supposed to win. And that's true even when they're on the road.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Baines, and it falls over the rim and in. Baines has got 4 this quarter.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
Here's Barnes on the mark with the 15-footer. Barnes has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, very competitive action. I agree with you, Clark. I mean, this one could come down to the last few minutes the way it looks.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Bono Ginobili, he's checked in for the Spurs. Barbosa gets the bucket. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
The offensive rebound. And Baines kicks to Mills. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 P's, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
I'd like to see them go 2 for 1 here.
I would, too. They need to make this a quick possession and a fruitful one, too. Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Spurs trail by 4. Ginobili kicks to Mills. Back to Ginobili. Dishes it to Diaw. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Diaw's got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
It's Ginobili with the drive. Here's Baines. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Here's Barbosa. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. At the end of the 3rd, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. San Antonio with the ball. Iguodala and Lee at the forwards. Steph Curry's out there at Barbosa, and it's Green in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. It's blocked. Here's Iguodala. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Iguodala's got the 4th quarter going with the 1st basket of the period here for the Warriors. San Antonio trailing here. Nobody near Leonard. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Warriors shooting around 40% from the floor here. Iguodala's drive and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. I think for a while, Clark, teams looked at Iguodala and saw his talent and what he could do on the floor, and they wanted him to be a centerpiece. Now that he's been in the league this long, and as a vet, he seems almost better suited as a complementary piece.
I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, not everybody can be the main focal point of a team, and that's no knock on Iguodala. I mean, I think he's terrific. He does a little bit of everything, does it all well, and I understand he's really a high-quality guy and teammate. And he's very much more of a playmaker than a scorer, even though he can look dominant with the ball in his hands at times.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebound, San Antonio. Parker, right side. Bangs home the trifecta. Parker's got 9 points here in the second half.
And with Iguodala comfortable in his role playing as a sidekick, it makes sense because he modeled his game so closely after Pippen when he was growing up. Very much cut out of the same cloth.
And Ginobili, here we go. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. You know, final thought here on Iguodala. The more I think about what you said about him and Pippen, they're similar in length. Their ability, their versatility defensively is a talent that I think they both have, in addition to being able to make plays for others. I think it's a reasonable comparison, actually quite apt when you look at those two guys.
Here's Parker. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Parker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Tony Parker, I don't think there's any question the best player ever to come out of France. In fact, back in the summer of 2013, he led France to the Euro Cup championship in Slovenia. Just a terrific performance there for Parker.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for David Lee. And San Antonio also making a switch. Green's checked in. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Parker against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. 80 that time from Leonard.
France has really produced some quality NBA players. You think about Boris Diaw, Nick Batum. Batum actually carried France in that title game against Lithuania.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Curry with Leonard. Picks him up, kept alive, outside for Curry. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 32 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Blocked. Oh, trying for it.
Warriors ball.
The Warriors shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. And for Boris Diaw and Parker, they grew up together and They'd won a gold medal together in the U18 European Championships.
And for 13 years, they've tried to get that second gold medal. But I'll tell you, the quality of play around the world, Kevin, just continues to get tougher and tougher. And France, definitely in that upper echelon. The defense starting to falter. I think we're seeing some tired legs there, Clark.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Passes the split, and it's good, and the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry with it. He's picked up by Parker. Shoots the 3. Excellent D there from Parker.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
The Warriors, one of the top defensive teams in the league the last couple of seasons, and the improvement coincided with a change in defensive strategy. They're sending pick and rolls down towards the sideline. They've got bigs. Andrew Bogut can really protect the rim. So they're doing what coaches call shrinking the floor, and it's been very effective for them.
Double team on Parker. He kicks to Splitter. Leonard dishes to Parker. Off target from three-point range.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Goes back up. And that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
Leonard attacking. Splitter misses.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss. You know, usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
No, not at all. They're putting this run together with a lot of mid-range jump shots. So, seeing a pretty good display of marksmanship right now. And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
Duncan kicks to Green. Back to Duncan. Outside Leonard. Out to Parker. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
That makes it 4 turnovers for him now. He's just been lazy with the ball in his hands, folks.
They kick it out to Green. There's the feed to Duncan. Pass to Parker. Lots of room. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Curry against Parker. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That will be foul number 5 on him. Here's Curry. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Leonard attacking. Out to Parker. For 3. Nails the tray.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his 3rd overall.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
Well, this is a really critical possession here, Kevin. It's essential that they put a stop to this run.
It's been a solid outing for Thompson. 15 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's made some heads-up plays, Clark. He's done a really nice job defensively.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
In a crucial spot, he is always so solid at the line. He rarely wastes those opportunities.
And that is the shot of the game.
Well, he's got the guts and courage to take it and the skill to make it.
Parker against Curry. The 3 won't fall.
Looks like he's just trying to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but I don't know about that shot attempt.
Leonard, the pass to Duncan. Good.
Watch out now. Duncan is caught fire.
24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the foul called on Daniel Green. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. Barnes hits them both. 19 seconds left in the game. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Smart foul there. You got to try to extend the game.
Yeah, it's still close, but they're fighting that clock as much as the score right now.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
Kevin, that was so clutch. Now they really need a defensive stand.
And Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Leonard. Out to Duncan. To win it. It's good.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
Man, it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
And so it's...
Thank you, gentlemen. I'm here with Tim Duncan. And Timmy, what did the team do tonight that helped give you guys the momentum to win this game?
Turn the defense back up. We let up off the hook for a little while there. Obviously, they made plays and they started getting rolling, but we tightened it back up and just a couple stops on the stretch and made some shots.
Well done, Timmy. We appreciate it. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan player of the game, Tony Parker.